Alright, so this year in Madden, I wanted to have a franchise that I actually played. I know last year, or was it 2 years ago? I think it was last year. I tried to do that Patriots one, but the second I did it, the week one rosters came out, Cam Newton was released, and all that stuff happened, and I didn't really want to do it. But this year, I did want to do it, and I wasn't going to do the Patriots again since I tried that last year and it didn't work. But they were up one of my options. Um, but I had to choose between a lot of teams, honestly. So when we look through the teams, obviously the Patriots were my number one choice last year, and they were going to be my choice this year, or it might have been 2 years ago. I really don't remember what Madden was. I think it was last year, because I think that's when the scouting update came out, and I didn't really play Madden last year, so. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of teams here that definitely could be picked for one reason or another. I mean, people could pick the Ravens just to get a new offense or defense, I guess. Obviously, the Seahawks are the Seahawks. Like, they just kind of blew up this offseason. We got the Steelers, who still have that dominant defense, but really need an offense now. You have the Texans every year. I mean, that's not even a choice. I know some people, and by some people I mean like Mr. Hurricane, picked the Titans for his franchise, which is a good team. Vikings, the Bears, if you want to rebuild or build up. I guess it's not really rebuilding the Bears, as there's a good chunk of young guys there. There's the Broncos, if you want to try to get some people and win with Russell Wilson. Um, you could always pick the Bucks and just win year one because nobody cares. Um, Obviously, like I'd like to do the rebuilds. That's why I had the Athletics franchise. But I mean, middle of the road teams are also up for option in Madden because middle of the road teams usually have a tougher situation or have a chance to have a tougher situation. Um, Guys like, I guess the Commanders here. They're in a sticky situation. They're going up, but they're also not really going up. Same with like the Colts. I think the Colts are in a little bit of a better situation, but I feel like there's teams that are like veterans, like the Eagles. They have a young quarterback, yes, but they have a lot of veterans on that team. They've always had a lot of veterans on that team, so maybe the Eagles wouldn't even be that bad of a choice. Obviously, the Falcons, they won't have Calvin Ridley for the first year, so this would be a nice team to choose. The 49ers, if you want to build up Trey Lance, Giants and Jaguars, and the Jets, really, and the Lions, those four in a row, all of them are pretty good teams to pick. The Packers, with that offense not doing well and Rodgers on his way out. Carolina, it's just Carolina. But there's a lot of teams, and almost every team I said, or I could have said, I have a reason to do this team. Um, but I got it down to three teams, and I did choose one. So my franchise team for this year will be New York Giants. Are the team that I'm running here for the franchise in Madden 23. I don't know why they are talking over me. That's all they ever do in this game because I'm too lazy to mute everything. But that is the team we are going at this year as we are playing in MetLife Stadium for our franchise this year. So we are doing the New York Giants. Um, the teams I were down to were both the New York teams, the Giants, the Jets, and actually the Patriots. I know I said I didn't want to do the Patriots at the start, but I was very close to doing it, but I ended up choosing the Giants. Giants are probably one of, if not the lowest overall rated teams, but their team isn't too bad, honestly. Just looking at this offense, like, yeah, their line is not good at all. Their quarterback's iffy. Their tight end's not great. But they have one of the best running back duos, I think, in the game, at least. I don't know about real life. Obviously, Barkley is hard to run. Like, he had a lot of doubters to prove wrong this year. Matt Breida's not a top tier running back. But in Madden, they're pretty good, so, I mean, that's pretty good. I think one of the most potentially good wide receiving cores. I mean, if you just look at Madden, four of them are 75 and above, or five of them actually, because of Richie James, are 75 overall and above. But neither of them are supers. Like none of those guys are superstars. So obviously the wide receiving core has potential, but when you got Dan Jones, uh, yeah, I mean it's not too much potential. I'm just giving you a quick rundown here, like of the look of the starting team. Um, I'm gonna end up doing like preseason, probably telling you who I cut or moved on from, but most of the starters will be staying the same anyway, so you won't have to worry about that. Um, then you go on the defensive side. I mean, we got some stars here. We got Leonard Williams. We got the Dexter Lawrence. We got Xavier McKinney. We got, I want to say, I forget his first name, honestly, but Thibodeau, Kayvon Thibodeau. He's someone I'm very excited for. Day one starter rookie here. He wants no income tax motivation. Yeah, that's not going to be good. How does he want low income or no income tax but a big market? Okay, I don't know. I'm still new. I haven't really done a lot of research on motivation and player tags, but I know a little bit about them. So Kayvon Thibodeau, the rookie out of Oregon, very excited to use him as our pretty much defensive guy to build up. But you look outside of him, I mean, we got good safeties or decent safeties to start. We only have one corner, but Dory Jackson. Our other corners are all below 70 overall. So I'm not sure how that will play out. But yeah, just this defense. We only have two defensive tackles, which I think for like nickel, dime, and quarter and stuff like that, we run one of either Leonard Williams or Dexter Lawrence, or both of them at D tackle. Excuse me. But yeah, this is it's a team that needs to be rebuilt a little bit, but not too much, I think. Plus, I mean, they got Graham Gano. Who doesn't like some Graham Gano? Panthers legend Graham Gano. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly do some practice while I like talk about how I really want to do this stuff. Obviously we're gonna have like Saquon be our guy we build around on this offense. I think he had a torn ACL. Was that last year or was that the year before? I always forget. I didn't really watch football last year, so I don't really know much about what happened last year. Um, but I know that he was out for a year with the ACL injury. Um, and then he wasn't the best when he came back, I want to say. That or he just fell because he had the ACL injury, so he didn't play too well. Um, but he's the guy I want to build the offense around. And if we can't build the offense around him, then we're gonna have to get rid of him. I know it's tough to do that, especially as a Giants. I'm not a Giants fan, but if you are a Giants fan, and you see that I'm getting rid of him, it's not because I hate him. It's just because we need to get rid of him. That's a horrid throw from Danny Dimes. I didn't mean to do it on the run though. I don't have a slider set. I usually just bum off some other YouTuber. Yeah, if I'm honest, I usually use the same slider set they use. Why does it give me tips? Alright, I'll have to figure out a way to turn those off when we actually start playing. But once I get those, I'll probably just do the ones Mr. Hurricane uses because his franchises are usually good. But for the franchise, it's just gonna start whenever I'm ready and do have one. Hopefully, if I do find one before he does, which I probably won't, it's a good set. Because I don't want this game being horrible. Right now, I have it on just regular All-Pro with 11-minute quarters. I don't think that's how we're going to be staying. This is more just talking about the games here. What is this? Do they run this in real life? Oh no, Barkley. But yeah, that's kind of how like the games will go through. I'll show mostly highlights. It's not gonna be like it's gonna be a little different editing. To be honest, I never edited a game of Madden. I've only done like MLB franchises consistently, I guess. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna find a way to get it good and working. So hopefully or like PS Share, like what is it called, Share Factory? Oh, I should have threw the ball, son of a bitch. Hopefully Share Factory lets me edit it as much as I need to and doesn't screw me over. But yeah, getting back to the team, Barkley is going to be the starter. Daniel Jones, I I don't think he's a good quarterback. I mean, he's good. I think he could be good, just not for the Giants here. Like this is honestly passing the ball. This is his best year to do it with all the options that he has with Saquon back. I mean, I know he had like Odell Beckham for a year or two. Um, he's had Galladay last year when Galladay didn't do good. Um, but other than that, he hasn't had really. I mean, he had Evan Ingram for a while. His tight end situation definitely downgraded for Atkins and Ricky Seals-Jones. Two guys that I think I will try to get in a lot of because I feel like if we're getting pressured a lot, I usually dump it down to either a tight end or a running back who's just kind of sitting in the flat or on a quick route. Um, so I feel like they could lead the team in targets. Maybe I'll find a way to use my slot receiver more. Why are we running a Hail Mary here? Oh my god. These random play options in practice are so weird. But anyway, you can see a lot of checkdowns, so there's a good chance if we pass the ball a lot in a game, most of it's going to Barkley or the tight ends. Good chance. I'm still not used to that. But there's Thibodeau in the background. Wait, that's not his name's not Thibodeau, is it? I already forget his name. I'm so bad with names and learning the Giants. It would be so bad. Oh, it is Thibodeau. Oh my god. Alright. But I think this team, at least this year, will be kind of 50-50 on the run pass. It really depends on how well Daniel Jones plays and if I decide to bench him, how Tyrod Taylor plays. I doubt I'll end up benching Daniel Jones though, at least not this year. Because we have good receivers to have a good passing game. I mean, we have Sterling Shepard, we have who else is on it? They got Galladay. We have Kadarius Toney or Tooney. I think it's Toney. I know who had a good year last year. Okay. Who was I saying? We have Sterling Shepard, we have Kadarius Toney, we have Galladay. Oh, we also have Darius Slayton as our fourth receiver, who probably I'll try to find a way to get him in. I've never been good with the substitutions in Madden, at least for franchise. I try to get better on them, but I never do. So there's a good chance that he does not play as much as some people like. But I also do want to try to do more four receiver sets as I can, because obviously our tight end's not great. Our tight end situation's not great. There's Toney scoring a touchdown on a slant there. But yeah, I want to see Slayton get in more often. Due to the fact that we don't have a good tight end. I hope to get a good tight end sooner rather than later. We have a good, reliable one. Like, I think for 1 year, Atkins, Ricky Seals-Jones, those two can do good. Maybe 2 years if we decide that our passing game is going to stay the exact same. These slants might be good. Oh my god, he fumbled. Who was that? Julian Love hitting? Go right back to the slant. I think the slant could be really good for us this year, especially with the receivers we have. What I do also want to try to do is get Galladay, like, or if the big. I don't know how tall Galladay is, but I know he's over 6 foot. I kind of want him to go for more jump balls for us. Is we're gonna try to okay. Daniel Jones with a stiff arm. Okay. Um, as I was saying, I kind of want Galladay to be kind of like a big target in the red zone, so that we're not running the ball on first and second and goal and then trying to do a quick pass on third and goal. I don't know why you didn't block there. Oh no, Daniel. Picked off by whoever 33 is, which I'll learn eventually. But I want Galladay to be like a big option to where on first and goal, one of our options is a goal line fade, not running the ball with Barkley every time, or running it with Matt Breida, or whoever. I think our fullback is Gilliman, or Gilliman. I don't know if that's a true answer or not. I just want that big body receiver or tight end. If Jordan Atkins wants to be an all-star Calvin Johnson wannabe, by all means, I'll put him out wide in the red zone. Barkley just fumbled there. I'll put him out wide in the red zone and I'll throw a lob to him. I don't care. Still go Barkley. And it wouldn't let me stop running. But like here, I don't want Sterling Shepard running the fade. I would want Galladay. I don't know why we're running goal line fade this close, or this, what am I trying to say? This far out. Like, these random plays just make no sense. There's a deep ball there for Tony. I'm scared that most of our offense, passing-wise, is just going to be run first. Run first and short passes. That's what I'm scared of. Medium game might work every now and then for the in routes. I hit the wrong button. I tried to pass it there. But I like having a deep ball, especially with the team that we have here. We got a big body target. We have a speed threat, or maybe three speed threats. I don't know which one's a route runner or if they're both route runners. Again, I don't know much about the Giants. I don't even know who I'm about to throw to right now. Well, the other side, apparently. I'm going to try to lob the Galladay. Okay, cool. But most of my talk so far during this practice has been about the offense, where it's good, but we got to talk about this defense, man. If we're not getting pressure on a team, there is no chance we're stopping their pass game. Unless we get a one-on-one with one of our safeties, or Adoree Jackson, maybe. I don't even think Adoree Jackson's a number one corner in my mind. I just threw a lob to Barkley. But this defense, like, it should be good against a run. As long as they're not, or the other team's blocking or running back is not amazing. Should be good. Maybe the edge threats for us might not be the best run stoppers. But man, this passing game is scary or this passing defense will be scary to watch. I have confidence if we have like a deep blue safety that they'll make the play. McKinley and Jordan Love. We even have two backups that I think are pretty good, or I like, for each safety spot. So I'm sure they'll do fine. But the linebacker core, definitely not going to do good with Thibodeau. I think Blake Martinez is probably our best. What a pick. As I was saying, Blake Martinez is probably one of, if not our best, pass coverage linebackers, and I'm pretty sure he's more of a run covered or a run stopper than he is a pass, I guess, stopper. But wow, I can't speak sometimes. We're relying a lot on our pass rush to save us. I don't know who number 33 is, but he's been having a day here. So maybe he might be good even as a 60 overall corner. We're really relying on... Wait, is this a QB draw? we're really relying on Thibodeau, uh, Leonard, not Lawrence, Williams, Dexter Lawrence. I think those are our three main pass rushers. Zimini or Zimines or however you say that guy's name, who's a backup to Thibodeau now. We're relying on him when he comes in. I cannot stop throwing picks with Daniel Jones. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just bomb it. See, that's kind of the situation I want Galladay in and then one-on-one. Oh, what a bad throw. Oh my god. That's horrible defense. Yeah, we're relying on those to get pass rush. I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again and then getting distracted. Which is basically what I do. Can this be a dime? Did he get it? I don't know if he scored the touchdown there, but he definitely made that catch. I don't know why I did a spin move. I didn't mean to, but that will basically do it for this episode. This is just kind of the team semi-introduction. I'm going to end it once I score another touchdown. Because I know practice added this ability to where you can see stats of the practice. So I definitely want to score a touchdown, and then I want to look at those. And there's the touchdown. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm not sure when it's gonna start. That is something I am still deciding. Gotta get the sliders right. You will see a lot more backups playing too. Like Saquon's not gonna get every carry. He rushed for 111 here. Can you see the pass plays? I don't know, but you can see the stats as I scroll through here. You'll see a lot more like Matt Breida, Darius Slayton, Ricky Seals-Jones. You saw a little bit, but you'll see more of him. You probably won't see more of Tyler Taylor unless Jones has a tough year. Jeremiah Hall, that's our fullback. I guess it only shows those 5, 6. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I want to thank you all for watching this episode. Hopefully, let's see. Actually, I do want to run some plays out of this to end the episode. Just get some 4 receiver sets. I want to see how it looks. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode, guys. I'm just gonna try to get Slayton a catch before we get out. Thank you all for watching this episode of This Is Not Quick Slants. This is a very long slants, but we got Slayton his catch. This episode of Giants Franchise is episode 1 of hopefully multiple. I mean, if I'm still going with the A's franchise, I think I can still go with the Giants. I mean, it gives me a reason to play Madden, where on MLB I have multiple reasons to play that game. But yeah, maybe one more touchdown. Let's see if I can score a touchdown on this play here. Darius Slayton. Aw. Let's see. I feel like we don't have many plays. I probably should create my own playbook. Tipped and picked. Alright, cool. I'm gonna say it again. I want to throw a lob to Galladay here. It's not a good lob, and he almost caught it. I think if we get some one-on-one situations, we definitely could win a good amount of them. Probably not against our top corner, but definitely against our number 2 or 3 guy, we could. I think I can bomb this over the middle. Nope, definitely can't. I'm just taking big shots so I can end this episode, but I know that's not how we're going to do it. Just a high ball here for Slayton. Oh my god. Our corners are doing really well in this practice. Or I'm doing really bad. One or the other. They just tip everything here. Or they pick it. I should not have done this, because now I can't stop until I do it. Oh my god. Doesn't help that we're only like 30 yards away, so it doesn't... Oh, I'm running a screen. I didn't know that. Oh, it might work. No! Barkley! Alright. Can we score a goddamn touchdown here? And that jump ball. There we go. That's what I want Holiday to do. Granted, it wasn't a jump ball per se. It was just kind of a toss up and hope for the best. Um, Damn, they got so many interceptions on me right now. Oh my god, and they got a fumble. I don't know who's forced fumbles here, but our team is hard hitting. Oh my god. This video is going to be a lot longer. Alright, there we go. Guys, thank you all for watching this episode. Episode 1 of hopefully many. Thank you all for watching again, even though I said that like 5 times. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Daniel Jones, baby. Just fucking chuck it out of bounds. Okay, get sacked.